Thank you. That was a really old one, and this is a really new one. I wrote this a couple days ago. And in the first verse, there's a reference to lists. And when I say lists, no one knew what I was talking about except Will. But the lists I'm referencing are all over the place, especially VH1. Like the list and the 100 greatest rock and roll artists and all this stuff. So. The lists are getting longer all the time. They're checking them and checking them twice. You know you've got a story with a made-up category, like who is the greatest of them all? Well, God didn't foresee all these demands. I suppose now he's wringing his hand. Now I'm not superstitious, but this whole thing was ambitious. It was just bound to fail. And we're in a stage that's sort of in between. We've been here since 1993. For me, the Cold War was nothing more than a reason Daddy couldn't play no more. I was too young to really understand. And it was just bound to fail. And who is the greatest of them all? Well, kids these days, I'll tell you, they really try. For instance, me, I'll do anything I can to get by. Some buy ammunition, some pay for tuition. Either way, your wealth is always spent. And I was too young to really understand. And it was just bound to fail. And who is the greatest of them all? But now we know that things aren't so simple. Place all our trust in just a few people. And even when I'm self-referential, I can still come across as a jerk. But either way, your wealth is always spent. And I was too young to really understand that it was just bound to fail. Can everybody say this one? Who is the greatest of them all? Well, there's a message out there that never gets the press. They're too obsessed with their lists, I guess. But we all just keep on doing, and we all just keep pursuing, even when there's nothing left to find. I can still come across as a jerk. Either way, your wealth is always spent. I was too young to really understand. It was just bound to fail. And who is the greatest?